I'm Chef Frank, this is Protocooks, and today we're making hot sauce with my nephew Aidan. It's early October in New England, and what that means is that the farms have a lot of late harvest produce. Tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers. And what we're gonna do today is make my nephew Aidan's hot sauce. So let's bring him on and get started. So how many times have you made hot sauce so far?
So this year I've made it 2 times.
And last year?
Once.
Once. So Aidan has been making hot sauce and trying to work on his recipe, and the last one that he brought over and we had is delicious. It has great flavor. It's not too hot. I actually had it on eggs this morning and everyone loves it. Is this the same recipe that you did?
So it's the same recipe, but every time we use different peppers.
Okay, so depending on what peppers you can get at the market is what you use.
Yep.
Okay, so what do we have here as far as peppers?
So we have the Jamaican Scotch bonnets.
Which are really spicy.
Yeah, those.
How many Scoville units did you say?
350,000.
So 350,000 Scoville units, which is hot and spicy. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what else we got?
We got the red sweet peppers.
So this just adds a little sweetness. It
Yep.
doesn't give us much heat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what else?
And then we got the Hungarian mildly hot peppers.
And then a Hungarian mild pepper. It kind of looks like a jalapeno, but some of them are actually beautiful purple color. We have the peppers. What else do you put in your hot sauce?
So we have apple cider vinegar, garlic, salt, xanthan gum, honey, and water.
Okay, cool. So we cook the pepper with all this stuff. The vinegar gives us a little acidity, the garlic flavor, the salt flavor. The honey gives us a little sweetness to cut some of the heat. The water actually gives us the body of the sauce. But the xanthan gum. So how did you come to the xanthan gum?
So the xanthan gum's gonna help stabilize the sauce, not make it separate, and it's gonna make the sauce a lot better.
Yeah. So if you use xanthan gum, and you found that online, right?
Yeah.
We'll put a link to where to find xanthan gum. If you use too much of it, it gets really gross and snotty, but the right amount will just keep everything held together so you don't get separation in your sauce. So you ready to cook?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So what do we got to do first?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop off the top and then slice them in half.
Okay, so we can start that. We have gloves so that we don't get the hot pepper all over our hands, right? Oh, those are a little big, I'm sorry. So we just cut the top off and slice them in half. We're putting the seeds in, right? Is that okay in half like that?
Yep.
Should I cut them a little smaller?
If you want. But
Okay, maybe I'll just go one more. One thing that I know from cooking with peppers is that everyone thinks the seeds are spicy, and it's not actually the seeds that are spicy. It's the ribs. So these ribs inside are what's spicy. The seeds usually just upset people's stomachs. So the Scotch bonnets, you said they were super spicy.
Yeah, so we're only gonna put in a few of those
Okay.
because otherwise it would be too spicy.
Yeah, and we want this to have flavor, not necessarily burn your face off spice, right?
Yep.
Because the last one that you did had some amazing flavor.
Yeah. And that's what's most important besides spice.
Yep. Aidan loves to cook. He is very proficient at making homemade pasta, right?
Yep.
And he's always experimenting in his kitchen. I think you're my only nephew that likes to cook. I don't even think my own son likes to cook as much as Aidan does.
He makes good ramen though.
Yeah, his ramen's good. So how many Scotch bonnets?
So,
one?
I think we're just gonna put in 3.
We'll put 3. Okay, 1.
Because
You have 2. I have the third one, okay? And let's hold back.
1 is enough.
Whew, you can even smell it. My gosh. Yeah. Okay, so we have, and I'm just gonna cut these. I don't even know if I'm gonna cut the
Yeah, they're small enough.
Yeah. Okay, so once our peppers are cut, Aidan, what are we gonna do?
We're just going to start cooking.
Okay, cool. So once these are cut, we're just gonna start cooking. What do we do first?
So we're gonna put everything in the pan.
Okay, so you put the peppers. I'll put the water in, you put the peppers in. Oops, I got it all over. Okay. Want me to hold that and you get it in?
Yeah.
Okay, here. I'll hold it and you get it in there. Well, you'll have to wash your hands because we don't want to get those hot peppers.
Yeah.
So peppers in, the water in. Okay. Vinegar.
Yep.
Salt. Get it all. Get it. I'm gonna get the rest of it. Here. Garlic. And honey.
Yep. This.
Yep, scrape it out. And now what do we do after this?
We're just gonna let it simmer,
Okay.
and then after that, we're gonna puree it.
So you think it's ready?
Yep,
And how long have we had it on the stove about?
about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. So it doesn't take really long to cook this and to get the peppers to a soft kind of texture. So let's shut it off. We'll set the blender up and blend this.
All right.
Good. We're gonna put this into the blender. You're gonna blend while it's hot, right?
Yep.
Any sort of safety precautions with hot blender stuff?
Definitely don't put your head over the blender.
So as far as safety goes with blenders, you don't want to put your face over it. You also want to start slow, because if you start at high speed, it usually shoots out, especially with hot liquids. So you want to be super careful with hot liquids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on, I'm going to crack this thing, and then we're going to take a towel, put the towel over the top, and start really slow. And liquefy. So you see how a little shot out? So we're gonna let it run for a little while, right, Aidan? And then what texture? We're looking for like smooth, right?
Yep.
So I think that this has got to go another minute or two. So we'll run it, and then what do we do after we get it smooth?
So once it's smooth, while it's blending, we're just gonna pour in the xanthan gum.
Okay. And then we'll cool it, and we're good?
Yeah, so then we're just gonna put it in a bowl, and then cool it down, and then we'll bottle it.
Cool. So we're just gonna finish blending. Okay, so we're blending, we put our xanthan gum in, and now we're just gonna cool it. Oh, that looks good. Smells hot.
Yeah.
So we'll cool this
sure.
down, and then we'll show you what we do. We're gonna put them in bottles. Now we chill.
Yep.
Okay, we'll chill it down. Ice bath, ice water, and we're gonna put it in there, and we're gonna just stir it, right, until it gets cold.
Yep.
Aidan, show us your bottles.
All right, so here they are.
So Aidan has little hot sauce bottles. He also has labels. We'll show the labels too, right? We should show. What does it say?
Little ball of fire.
Little ball of fire. Okay, I don't know if that's the sauce or Aidan, but it is definitely a little ball of fire hot sauce. I'm just gonna take it and put it into a squeeze bottle, and use this ladle to put into a squeeze bottle, and then Aidan's gonna fill them up. Aidan's gonna fill. There you go. Put it on top. Give it a squeeze. Look at that. Look at the color. Look at that. Beautiful. Good.
And then you don't want to fill up too much, otherwise the air
It won't
can't
come
get
out.
through.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
just about there should be fine.
Good. It looks great. Look at that color. Look how beautiful it is. Okay. So I think it's time to taste.
And label.
And label. We got to taste and label. Sauce is bottled up. Do you keep this in the fridge, or can it stay on the counter?
So once you put it in the fridge, you gotta keep it in the fridge. But
Okay.
otherwise, you can just keep it for a couple months.
Awesome. So we're going to keep it refrigerated. It's time to taste.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's taste, and then we'll put the labels on.
All right.
Okay. So let's get our first reaction. Hold on. Wait for me. Cheers. That was a big spoonful.
It's got a lot of flavor.
It's got a ton of flavor. The heat doesn't hit you right away. It kind of gets you like in the back of the throat, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it's not so hot that you're sweating. I think it's going to add a ton of flavor to whatever you put it on.
Yeah, that's really good, actually.
It's really good. Great job. Really great job.
Cool, that's good.
Okay, let's get the labels on.
All right.
Little ball of fire. What did your mom say it means?
It means Aidan.
It means
My
Aidan.
name.
That's his name. He's the little ball of fire.
Get all the labels.
We had a
Center.
couple. We had a couple ready already. Look at that. Okay,
So
nice
you
and
shouldn't
center.
put the labels on. You should not put the labels on before, otherwise the sauce might drip all over it.
Yeah. So don't put your labels on before. Wait till everything's bottled. Do the last one.
All right.
Cool. Nice. Line it up nice. Cool.
And there we go.
There we go. Little ball of fire hot sauce. Sauce is labeled up, ready to go. Aidan, thank you so much for coming and doing this with me. I appreciate it.
It was really fun.
I had a lot of fun too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the little bell to get notified. We do a video every week. We have merch. Check out down below in the description. We have merchandise. We also have a Patreon account. I want to thank all my patrons for helping us out, doing what we love to do, making videos, eating good food. We also have a P.O. box. If you guys want to send us anything to try out, we'll try it out on camera. We'll show it. We'll do a mailbag. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Chef Frank.
I'm Aidan.
Have a good one.